beautiful people. Welcome to Isa's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Today, it's finally time for another smartwatch video. We're taking a look at the Falster Skagen Gen 6. I have it with a stainless steel mesh strap in charcoal, and we're taking a closer look at how it fits tinier wrists like mine, what it can do, how the setup's like. Let's start with the unboxing. Right, let's do this. This is the Skagen Falster Gen 6 smartwatch. Wear OS, of course. Oh, and special treat, the paper box is 100% recyclable and the outer paper box is made from 100% recycled materials. Let's open this up. And then we have the watch. That's a really nice strap. Skagen on the buckle here. How does this open? Oh, there we go. That's really nice. All the different sensors on the back. And yes, you can change out the straps on these watches. I also like how these straps connect to the watch. It looks very simple. Industrial. We have 3 buttons on the right side, speakers. So these are the mesh straps and they look really good. There are markings that show you how small it can get. There we go. So it fits on the last notch. I adjusted it as small as it could get and that is how it looked. It was a little bit of a struggle because the other side of the mesh strap sort of went all the way up until almost to the sensors. I hope that doesn't do anything with the tracking. So I moved it to the second to the last notch just to make it a little less awkward. I will say though that adjusting this is not the most fun with long nails. It's a little looser, but then you see that second strap just stops when the watch starts. Right, let's figure out how to set this watch up. You have to charge first. Let's go do that, and in the meantime, a montage. Right, so now that I've charged the watch, we have the Vivo V23 Pro here. We are downloading the Wear OS app. Setup with this watch is pretty straightforward. All you really need is the Wear OS app and the Google Fit app for all the activity tracking that this thing's gonna do. I even used it with my iPhone and I had no problems at all. So it's connected now, and up here you can see the watch is connected to the phone. You have your different watch faces here, so there are a couple you can choose from. You have tile settings, so this is how it's arranged and how it's gonna show up on the watch itself. Notifications, so you have all the stuff, the apps on your phone, and you can toggle on or off notifications for your watch. Agenda settings is what calendar shows up, what reminders you get on the watch. You also have Google Assistant settings and other advanced settings like your always on display, tilt to wake, and whatever accounts or media controls you have. Here, you're also able to see your battery, storage info, and even your app data usage. So on to the watch. So that gives you your different settings, notifications, activity. So these are your different widgets. We saw how you could rearrange these in the app earlier. SPO2, sleep, Alexa, you have your contacts, and you can touch and hold to change the tiles as well. And then pressing this button gives you back. Swipe this way for your Google Assistant and the date and all. Press button for apps, so you have all the different apps here. Touch and hold to change watch faces. And again, you have the Play Store on here, so you can download different apps on the watch. Upper right button gives you wellness tracking stuff, so you connect this to Google Fit. And lower down button gives you NFC. And yes, that's also a rotating crown that you can control the watch with. This is one good looking watch. It's one of the more stylish smartwatches you'll find in the market right now. That bright screen with an always on display and those straps really does give it a more fashionable look. Unfortunately, this particular mesh strap is not something I'd recommend if you had smaller wrists like mine. And if you're curious, my wrist circumference is around 13 centimeters and I wear a size 2 Apple Watch strap. The mesh strap for me just sort of fits barely. I mean, I'd love this smartwatch to be a little bit more tight, but it's still doable for my tiny wrists. If you had even just slightly smaller wrists than mine, this will not fit you. On the other hand, this exact same watch comes with other strap choices. Joshua got this leather silicone hybrid strap and it looks very good. Front side is all business, back side is silicone, so it's not gonna ruin your watch when you exercise with it. But most importantly, it fits way better on my wrists. You can get notifications from your phone on your watch, and on Android, you can even respond to messages through your watch. You can do so via voice typing. I'm good. You can also respond with emojis or flat out type your responses on the watch, which can get pretty hard even if you have teeny fingers and is especially hard if you have long nails, but still thankful that this is an option. You can even go as far as answer calls on this thing, and yes, this thing has a mic and speakers.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I'm answering this call through my watch.
High tech.
All right, bye.
Bye.
The Google App Store is available on this watch, which means that you can download apps to the watch itself, provided that said apps are available for Wear OS. Health tracking wise, this watch tracks your activity, your sleep, your heart rate, SpO2 levels, and it also tracks your workouts complete with heart rate zones. However, I did mention that this strap, I didn't feel like it fit me well enough for me to be fully able to talk about my health tracking experiences. There are 3 battery modes on this watch. There is a daily setting, which means that every smartwatch function is on, and this is designed for when you want to charge your watch every day. There's an extended battery mode, which gives you essential features, and this means that your watch will run for a couple of days before you need charge. And then there's the time only mode, which basically only gives you time, and this will last you a long time. Though I don't really see the point of this mode, because why get a smartwatch if you only want time? Very useful though if you forget to charge and you just don't want a dead thing on your wrist. Now, in terms of charge time, this thing does 0 to 100 in 48 minutes, and that's 27% in 10 minutes and 70% in 30 minutes. On daily mode, this thing lasts me around a day and a half, although I will say that for any smartwatch or wearable, it really would depend on what stuff you have turned on the watch itself. On the spectrum of smartwatch on one end and fitness tracker on the other, the Skagen Falster 6 definitely tilts towards the smartwatch. It's a fashion-forward smartwatch that'll look good in many different scenarios, whether you're out doing errands, out on a business meeting, out on a night out partying. Like, legit, it can be a fashion statement. Now, my only thing with this particular watch is that, again, I have very tiny wrists, and I specifically picked out probably the worst strap for tiny wrists. Again, other straps like these work perfectly for me, so just go for that. Now, that being said though, that was why I didn't feel like I'd be able to fully test out all the fitness and tracking features of this watch. But I do have a Gen 6 fossil watch right here, and it's basically the same insides as the Skagen Falster 6. I will be unboxing and testing this out soon, so if you have questions about like that side of this wearable, you can check that out and comment down below what you'd want to know about it. Right, that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think. As for me, I will be switching out these straps for my own. If you want to know how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Until next time.